Hey, you guys, we are back to do another season of the Never Ever Meets. Y'all know it never really makes sense to me, so I always just mix it up. But y'all know what I'm talking about. And child, we got somebody on here, honey, that done been on reality TV once again. Stay tuned for more.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun and just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first.
Hey, KoEd Ken folks, how y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney Eddie.
He just stop using that lotion. You ain't.
My name is Eddie, aka eDub. This is my lovely wife right here. What's your name, baby? Trying to lotion up real quick.
You just lotioned up. You want to do what you see them folks do on TikTok.
Go ahead. Tell me your name. Her name is Kourtney, also known as Coco. This right here is Kourtney Eddie. This channel is all about relationship, reviews, entertainment.
Nobody wants to see.
It's
We should have
all
did this
about
before.
our favorite rants and jokes. And tonight, we're going to be reviewing the first episode of the new season of the Never Ever Meets. Yeah, so, yeah. All right, baby, go ahead. Do what you got to do. Wow, glistening. Shiny.
So if you're brand new to this channel and subscribe yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Pay no attention to this ashy man next door to me. So yeah, make sure you like and comment. And if you haven't heard, make sure you go out there and purchase my new book. Yes, I am. My first book actually is an ebook, and it's called what? Swipe Right After 40. Yeah. So yeah, and you can go to swiperightaafter40.com to purchase your book, or you can go to Kindle. It's not out on Kindle yet. I think it's still in that processing time, but you can go to Swipe Right After 40 to purchase your book. So it talks about what we talk about, child, online dating, honey, how I met this old fan man right there, and give y'all some pointers for those that is scared to do the online dating. And don't let this show scare you, child, because I'm sure it's going to be a whole bunch of foolishness. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, now let's start out with the baby mama drama. Charlie, I think that's her name. Charlie. Baby, you should have stayed just off the social media. You should have just. Why you come on TV? Why? But anyway, let's just go ahead and get into it. So let me just tell you a little bit about her. So she is dating Jared. They've been talking for 4.5 years. 4.5 years, child. She got a whole bunch of children in 4.5 years.
She got a whole basketball team. And old poor Jared, he thought she only had one child.
Let's not call him poor Jared yet, because he got a secret too.
That's true.
So
can I finish? Can
you finish? Go ahead, finish.
Dang, you.
Yes, because I want to go and do the intro again, and then you can say something. Poor Jerry, you don't know what his secret yet.
You're right.
Let's go on.
Anyway, all I'm saying is this: he's been talking to this woman for 4 years, and he thinks this woman only has one child, a 12-year-old. He said, "Oh, you know what? She only got one kid."
Go to the end.
And 12-year-old.
All right, so Charlie, she is 34 years old. She's from Dallas, and Jared is 32. He's from South Carolina. So
next couple.
They attended the same high school, but never crossed paths until they connected on social media before the pandemic. Deeply in love, but yet to meet in person. Y'all ain't that deeply in love. They each hold a monumental secret. If they choose to reveal these truths, their relationship could face the ultimate test of strength. Ain't no strength in that. So yeah, that's a little bit about them. It seems as though, they met on Facebook, i.e. like us, chat. And she slid in his DMs and they just, started talking and stuff like that. And so, like I said, they've been together for 4.5 years. She suspected that he was being unfaithful. She suspected, because she was saying that a lot of their calls and stuff got less and less. And so because of that, she went out there in them streets and tipped out there and went half on the baby and came back with a whole one. You want to say something, baby?
No. No. Go ahead to the next couple.
So Alicia is 36 years old and she's meeting Aaron. So, and I'm gonna put the pictures in here for y'all. So Alicia's 36, Aaron is 44, and they met on social media and were instantly attracted to each other. They quickly began talking on the phone and video chatting multiple times a day. Alicia takes pride in knowing her worth and refusing to settle. While Aaron admires her strength and confidence, he worries that her zero tolerance approach could jeopardize their chances together. So yeah, and they've been talking for 5 months. All right, so let's go to the next couple. We're just gonna hit them, hit them, hit them. So her name is Tatiana and Chavez or Chalvesia. I'm gonna call them Clay or some child. What? How you pronounce it, baby?
Now you gonna make no, I ain't messing that man name up. You know everything. You go ahead.
So they met on IG and he slid into her DMs and they've been talking for 8 months. So he's 28 years old and she's 31. She's from Georgia and he's from Los Angeles. Baby, total ends of the earth. Through mutual friends on social media, that's how they met and was
Who's from
immediately.
Georgia?
Huh?
Who's from Georgia?
She is.
No, she's from LA. He's from Georgia.
Yeah. Okay, I think I said that.
No, you didn't.
Okay, well then, you just want to be petty, Eddie. There you go, because somebody
No.
told you stop telling the
I'm not gonna say that. I'm just trying to correct you, man. I do not want you to lead these people down the wrong road. Okay, I'm just trying to correct you.
So they met through mutual friends on social media and was immediately interested. Drawn to Tatiana's confidence and beauty, Clay, Che, or whatever his name is, quickly caught her attention by liking her posts. Once they started talking, they couldn't stop, and their chemistry has only grown stronger. However, he is hiding a major secret that could potentially shake the foundation they have built online. Again, online dating. So yes, that's how these people meet, honey. Liking the posts. What you finna say?
Man.
So now let's move on to Alexis and Chris, child. Now Chris has been here before. Look at that picture. Chris has been here before. They've been dating for 1 year. And if you remember, Chris was on Ready to Love and what it was, Dallas season, Texas.
Jacksonville?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was Dallas.
Yeah, they was on Texas. And so he had, like, if y'all remember, y'all watched that season, he had a whole bunch of hair. And Chris came in like midways or something like that or whatever.
He was the curveball.
Yeah, but he didn't end up finding a match. But he found Alexis, child. So Alexis is 47 years old and Chris is 35, honey. So they were introduced by a mutual friend over the phone. Child, they weren't even doing online dating, honey.
Old school way.
So for the sale, but I be telling y'all, get out y'all comfort zone, honey. She said, I'm gonna stick to mine. We're gonna meet by a mutual friend. Chris was blown away by Alexis' personality, wit, and energy, while she was charmed by his smooth delivery. Their connection crackles with flirtation and banter, but trust remains an issue after an incident in their relationship. Determined to prove his loyalty, Chris is doing everything he can to show Alexis she is the only one he wants. So it seems as though Kristen tipped out. And she said there is about a 10 years age gap, but it seems as though, now I don't know when this is filmed because I thought she said 45, but it could have been filmed 2 years ago. When she was 47. I mean 45.
It doesn't matter. He, the age
still would have been the same.
Gap in between the ages, so it doesn't matter. And I don't know what she get with 10 years. It seemed like he's 35.
12.
It's 12 years.
Yeah.
And she, I don't know. She don't know how to subtract.
But she said men in her age, they just done lost it, child. They let their body go, honey. They is out here just with big stomachs and big bellies and stuff. She was able to hold hers together, honey. So she said she is snatched. She said, forget y'all old men, honey. Y'all ain't got nothing for her. Y'all ain't doing nothing for her. Y'all is old, don't want to do nothing in life. So forget y'all. I'm going to go over here with this young tenderoni and everything. That's basically what she said.
Next couple.
All right. So now let's move on to Birmingham, Alabama. Come on, Brandon. You better represent, honey. Brandon said he finna show y'all what Birmingham, Alabama. And did Brandon South Country? No, he did not. He did not at all. But of course, I could be biased with my ears. So Brandon is with Kiki. Do you love me? Are you right? Oh, we don't do Drake like that. Okay, so they've been dating for 4 years. She's in Atlanta and he in Birmingham. Baby, how long a drive is that?
Let me see. You add the 1, you subtract the 0, and you put like 90 degrees to it. Then you put your finger out to the wind, see which way the wind blowing. About 2 hour drive.
So that it is no excuse, honey. We go to Georgia just to what?
Just hang out, go to the movies. We just we got people over there, family over there. We go see, get lottery tickets. Yes.
So we go there just like that, and we back in a day. So it don't make no sense if she's in Georgia and he's in Alabama that they cannot see each other. But she did state that she was very insecure. So the times that they could have met, she was just like, she threw it off for 4 years now. Dang. So anyway, so she's 29 years old, a stunning plus size model. Brandon is 30, from the Beham, a former football player. I don't know, do you play for UAB or what? So they met on social media and quickly developed a strong connection that's now lasted years. Kiki has been secretive about her living situation and worried about Brandon's reaction to her physical appearance when they finally meet in person. These concerns have kept them from meeting, but now they're ready to confront their fears and see if their virtual bond can ignite real life sparks. I'm like, you scared to meet him in person, but then you come on a whole television station, a show. So let's move on to Brittany. So Brittany and Ty, honey, they've been dating just 3 months. Brittany is 41 years old and Ty is 38. But Ty looked like he about a good over 40, pushing it, not just because of the gray beard, just because of his mannerism. He's from LA and she's from Houston. They were introduced through his brother. While their relationship is still new and casual, Brittany is looking for something more serious. As a single mother, she values chivalry, whereas Tyler, a late bloomer, is searching for a true partner. What do you mean late bloomer? Someone who sees him as an equal and is comfortable sharing responsibility. Wait a minute. What? He's searching for a true partner, someone who sees him as an equal and is comfortable sharing responsibility. What does that mean? His vibrant online personality has captivated Brittany, but the real challenge will be seeing if their chemistry translates into real life. What he's saying? He wants somebody to go half on the rent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tyler, child. Anyway, honey. So, is that it? Oh yeah, we got the last one, Cinco de Mayo, honey. Cinco and Jay. So Cinco is the guy and Jay is the girl. So they've been dating for 5 months. Cinco is 30. She's in Atlanta. And Jay is, why didn't you put the Jay age on here? Jay is 30 as well. And what's all that? Is that Illinois?
Yeah, Maywood, Illinois.
They met online through a mutual friend and were instantly bewitched by each other. Jay's 6 feet tall and Cinco is 6'7", professional basketball player. Formed a strong, exclusive online relationship. However, as a devoted single mother, Jay's world revolves around her 4-year-old son, and she's unsure about uprooting his life despite discussing a future with Cinco. There you have it. So we went through all the couples. Now, so all the couples are going on their dates. So Charlie is dating Jared. And I'm gonna still have to, I guess, put the pictures in here, y'all, till we all get familiar with it. So she's going on a date with Jared, and she is the one that has not told him that she got a child. So she is just like in fear of, she don't know how, she had got it ain't no break baby. It was like she thought he was doing something baby. And he said he got a secret too. So Cinco and Jay is going on the first date, and Cinco got roses for her, and they playing a little b-ball. Chime in whenever you want to say something, baby.
Okay. I had to make sure, so I won't get chewed out. Yeah, Charlie, this is for you. If you got secrets like this, please don't get on national television, okay? Because that's a bad look. And you lied to this man for how many years? 4 years? 4.5 years. That's a lot. That's a lot of lying, man. You told this man you only had one child, and here you on the TV, what, breast pumping?
Not breast pumping.
Milk pumping, whatever you call it.
I mean,
I like, golly, man. And that's why you so wide in the hips, man, because you popping them babies out. Pop, 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 pop. Like, dang. You know, you can meet someone online, but you got to do some thorough background investigation.
How?
Like you did. Hire private eye or somebody.
I ain't had no private eye. Just did the background.
Let's do a background check, man. 4 kids. 4 kids, man. Ain't. Well, go ahead. And she, Jay. And Jay looking at her, look at that. Turn around, baby. Look at that booty. I'm saying to myself, you ain't the only one looking at that booty. Like,
so Brittany and Tyler, they going on their first date. Now Tyler is the one that, according to this bio thing, child, he wanted somebody to go half on the rent. He looked for somebody to share the responsibilities. I don't know what that means, but I needs to know. So yeah, he going parasailing, and he's 38, but he acting like he a good 48, maybe 58, because he got on them socks, long
dressed shorts. Like the man who got. Not just the socks. I don't mind you wearing socks with shorts. I don't mind. But
you don't mind socks and shorts?
Yeah, I don't mind. I wear socks with my shorts.
You don't wear no socks rolled up like that.
That dude had some stockings on.
There was like almost close to the knee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has some stockings. I said, who wears long socks like that with shorts, with some black shoes?
Were they shoes? I thought, they were flip-flops.
They were shoes, man. I said, man.
That's why he was so light in the legs and the feet. Then he took them off and he went parasailing. Yeah,
man. I just shoot. He needs some lotion. Some lotion on the legs. Man, I said, who? But he looks older than 38, man. I'm sorry, man. I know that people keep saying black don't crack, but his face is not cracking. But I don't know if it's the gray in his beard, and the way his aura, his energy. But maybe it's like to be around old yeah, it's like he looks older than 38.
Yeah, so they've been dating for 3 months and stuff like that or whatever. So she got a child. And you had made the comment saying you think she looking for
because she said she don't have a village or not a village, but not a health system, but
a support system.
Yeah, she don't have a support system because I'm assuming she just moved to that city she's in. And she basically there by herself and her and the child. So, most women, which is true, that if you're going to date me, you got, accept the child. It's a package deal. And I get that. But it's like, well, I guess it's the way she said it. It's kind of like, oh, is she looking for, a ready-made father so he can step in that road? Or is she looking for a man for herself? That's all I'm saying, because she made it adamant. Well, you're going to take me, you got to accept my child too. We get that. That's a given, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know, it's the way she said it. It's kind of like, is she there for her, or she's there for a child. So
In her bio, she did say basically she ain't come to play around. She looking for a marriage, so she is looking for a marriage and everything. And they seem like they smitten with each other. He seems to be real silly, and she like it. It seems like it'd be a little annoying to me. Just how he seems to be or whatever.
yeah,
But
he do seem like he's a little silly, but hey, she laughing, she's enjoying it. So hey,
for now, honey. So let's see. Brandon and Kiki, they going on a date, and so she said she's a BBW
I
model.
thought you were gonna say BBL
I
mom.
was finna say that. It was finna
A
come out my mouth.
BBL mom. You got something. She's a BBW, and Brandon like
Yeah,
BBWs,
he like
man.
that, like them big girls.
And some guys like that. Hey, that's a preference. Ain't nothing
Mhm.
wrong with that. And when he saw her, he liked what he saw.
Yeah, he did.
But Kiki, come on now. When I saw Brandon, he was a little shorter than I thought he was. Come on now, Kiki, stop it
But
now.
she liked him.
Well,
They both liked each
yeah.
other, So he set up a photo shoot for her. She was like, "Now, how you gonna do this on the first day? Got my booty out like this?"
And she had that booty out. All of And I like Kiki. I think
Yeah.
she's cute. She really is.
Yeah.
And she had that little list, but it sounds like she has a drinking problem.
Oh,
Yeah, because he didn't like that.
so is it a drinking? I don't know. To some people, that don't drink, they don't want you to drink at all.
Yeah, but I think when she first got to the house, she wanted to drink. Then when she got with Brandon, she wanted to drink. So
Like what you said, she could
I
just be nervous.
Yeah, she could be nervous, and she could be a little insecure about her body, and some people drink to get over that insecurity.
Yep. So let's see. So Aaron, I guess how you pronounce it, Aaron. He set up a date with Alicia, and so it's more of a Haitian date because he is Haitian, and so he's kind of set up a thing where they can do some Haitian dancing and stuff like that. And they both like each other, seem to be smitten by each other, but she was like, I don't know about this dancing, honey. You getting too close, child. Now this is the one that he said he don't know if he can tolerate her zero tolerance
She's
personality.
Yeah, she seems like she's very rigid. But stop the cap, man. You here to get to know somebody. It's not like the man rubbing on your booty. It's not like the man's trying to kiss on you, whatnot, at the dance. All he's trying to do is dance. Yes, that dance is probably dancing that type of dance. Yeah, it gets you kind of close. We get that, but come on, man. I think she's overreacting.
So they've been talking for 5 months.
That's what I'm saying. Now, if you talking to somebody, now if you first meet this, if you walk in, you meet this guy at the club, and y'all dancing like that. I understand you have an issue with that person. That's too close. I just met you, but y'all been talking for 5 months, man. What's wrong with dancing with that guy like that? Would you dance with me if I know you for 5 months like that?
Probably so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've been talking for 5 months. If y'all talk every day for 5 months, why not do a little dance?
Not dancing, dance.
Yeah.
So you got Tatiana, and y'all gonna have to help me break it down, child, like y'all do. Clavicia.
No, I think you did. Clavicia.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you got it.
That sound just the way I pronounce it sound more like a girl name, but anyway. So they've been together for 8 months, but he is taking her through the hills of Malibu, right?
Yeah, Malibu Hills.
Kind of like what was it, horseback riding?
No, like donkey riding. It was donkeys. It was donkeys.
Dunkin' Donuts, Dunkin' Sticks. Which one? Because you like the
Yeah, you bought a whole half a dozen of donuts today, and 2 of them gone already.
And ate them.
Okay.
And did. And
you want to talk about me eating me? I mean, that's trap. You know how many calories that donuts are? One donut is like 300, 400 calories.
Well, I burned it.
No, you did not.
According to my watch,
the watch lied to you.
How much I burned?
It lied to you.
I burned it like I went and did inclines, baby. I was tired when I got off of that.
Anyway, as I was saying, they went on a horseback ride through the Malibu Hills.
And I would eat. Look, how much I burnt? Okay.
That's just one donut. This one donut you ate 2.
And how much did I just show you I burnt?
5, but still, one donut is like 400 calories.
Well, then I burn mine fast.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you gained 50 pounds over a year.
I ain't gained no 50 pounds over a year. Don't even
Okay.
lie.
Okay. Okay. Over 2 years.
No, and since I've been with you, what they got to say? I attracted you. Go get fat. You want me to get fat, so that's it.
Anywho, yeah, so they were horseback riding through the Malibu hills, and when they got back, they had a little picnic there. And how you pronounce the name? Clavroncia. He was trying to be smooth with his. First, he was feeding her grapes one at a time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then he's okay. She eating my grapes, She allowed me to put my grapes in her mouth. That didn't sound right, but y'all know about me. And he said, okay, I'm gonna push it a little bit more. He said, come here, baby. She said, what you want? Come here, come closer. She said, no, what? Come on over here. Every time I look at you, I just want to kiss on you and hold your hand. And she
He
said,
said, "Kiss on you."
something like that. I don't paraphrase. Then she said, just hold my hand. And he lost all kind of cool fun. He's like, ugh. And he let the hand go. It was so awkward.
She said, "Ooh, that was so awkward." He was like,
He,
"I'm trying to get a
he
kiss."
was trying to get a kiss and he failed miserably. So he didn't know what to do.
I don't like it when guys, okay, so they are smitten by your beauty. They just, oh, you just whatever. But then don't on the first time go in for the kiss, and I think he was just anxious. Just he was
No,
like
no,
so beautiful and da da da.
I disagree. From a man point of view, we gonna try to push the envelope. We gonna fill the room out. We gonna fill, the woman out and see how far we can take it. Some guys risk takers. They're gonna try to move in on the first date, and sometimes they succeed. Sometimes they don't succeed. Okay, and sometimes they just like play it cool to the second date and move in. It just depends on the energy.
Yeah.
Cause I tried to move in on you on the first date,
That wasn't the first
second
date.
date,
That wasn't the second.
third date.
Or second or third.
Okay, and I got a kiss on the cheek.
Yes. You
Yeah.
came in for the and I
No, I actually, I said, dang, she got me kiss on the cheek. Okay, that's progress there.
Child, you
It
kiss your
was.
grandmama on the
It was
cheek, so that is
progress.
no progress.
Yeah, some
You
women don't even
came in,
let you kiss them on the cheek.
you came
Now
in
on the
for
second
the.
date, no, I said, okay, all right, her guard's coming down. I got the kiss on the cheek.
No, you that next
Player,
day.
player, baby, player. It worked.
That next day,
It worked.
you just like Shavasia. Ooh, that was awkward. You called me the next day.
No, I did
I was
that.
on my way to church. You was like,
I
man,
did
I was
that
embarrassed
to
by
make.
that. I can't believe you
I
did
did
that.
that to make you feel good. It worked. That's all you brag about. Ooh, he tried to come in and kiss me in my mouth. I turned my face. He kissed me on the cheek. I shot him down, and I made you feel good. That's all it was. Go
8 years later, he never said this.
Yeah, I did.
You ain't
I
never
told
said
you that several
story.
times that I did it to make you feel good.
Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I tell you, y'all see some puff of smoke. That's that lightning that got him, honey, for lying. So you got Chris and Alexis. They've been talking for about a year. They seen. He said he never seen this woman. Ooh, granddaddy, let me put.
I'm sure looking for. You can't find a needle right there. You can't find a needle.
That's because it was so big. But I ain't have to go like that. I was like, wait a minute, what's that breathing on my hand? So anyway, so Chris and Alexis, so he was saying that he haven't seen her from the waist down. Like I'm saying, bro, that's your fault. Like now in the age of FaceTime and this stuff, you'd have said, hey, step back from that camera. Let me see your body. Let me see what
She
you got
probably
on.
couldn't do it. She old. You know what I'm saying?
Tell him why you.
Oh man, I'm gonna go in on her. She gonna say, me and her age, they fall off when they get older. I said, okay. Yet Chris cheated on you with a woman his age. Maybe you fell off. That's why he went out there and cheated with that younger woman. He said, Mama, she ain't doing no more. She ain't put me into bed no more. She just took me in and fed me some cookies, but now, so I gotta get with a woman my age.
Now, 38 ain't that young either. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I know, but still, for her to fix her mouth and say guys her age fall off. I know a lot of guys older than her keep their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know what kind of guys she's been dealing with, but I know guys older than her that just stay in shape and they still got all their hair, all their teeth, and rocking it. You know what I'm saying?
They got all their teeth.
Yeah, and rocking it. But for her to say that, and this young dude she dating, kicked her to the curb for a younger woman.
And you tell me, I knew he'd be back. She ain't got nothing on me. I was like, what?
Yeah, he probably used you as a safety net when things don't go right with the younger women. I can always fall back on grandma.
Ain't no way I'm gonna be telling something. Oh, I knew he'd come back. This dude that cheated on me with somebody his age, and you think that what that's gonna do for your self-esteem?
Yeah, man, and
That
that's
don't
the
make sense to
thing.
me.
She should have never said that coming about older guys.
Yeah, I agree. So
Yeah.
anyway, oh, go ahead, go ahead.
The people I used to crack on for Married at First Sight by the old couple. What's the name? Miss Ford.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Oh, now you in your feelings when she says about. Yes, Miss Ford. Older guys need love.
Oh yeah, that's true. So it seems as though they trying to, Chris trying to get his footing back because he done tipped out on her, and this is their first time meeting, which is so weird. But anyway, he tipped out on her, and so she was like, "Don't you owe me an apology?" But he looked at her. He looked like he liked what he looked, and vice versa. So he did
It's temporary.
apologize.
It's temporary, man. It's something for him to just pass time with. It's just temporary.
It's something for Chris to get back on TV.
That's bam. You hit it right on the top of the head. But man, Chris ain't gonna kick it with her, man. Chris gonna find some young tenderoni and you know what, Grandma, it was nice, but I see you in like 3 weeks after I kick this young girl to the curb. I'll come back to you when I need something.
Mm.
Yes, I got a PlayStation 4 for you when you get back.
So it also seems as though, she was saying, are you attracted to me? And he was like, I go by energy. If somebody tell you that,
Oh yeah.
if they can't just answer it.
Yeah. I don't think he saw. I'll be honest with you, I don't think he liked what he saw.
Like, if you can't just, because if are you attracted to me?
Yeah, baby. Ooh, you look good.
Yeah,
Yeah. Of course
man,
I'm
you bang.
attracted to you.
Ooh, turn around. Let me see.
Yeah.
Bam, boom, boom.
But when you say,
I go by energy.
oh yeah, I like your personality. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
Like, to me, I like all of this got to be just tearing up her self-esteem. Like, you let this dude cheat on you and you said, "Oh, I knew you'll be back." Like, what? He cheat on you, you
Once
should leave.
again, when you talk about old heads like us, and said we fall off, and you getting done. Now you actually getting done dirty. To be honest with you, you getting done dirty by this young cat, and don't try to run to the old head now. We don't want you. Remember, we fell off. You know what I'm saying? Don't come back to us.
So you got Cinco and Jay. So Jay said that she too tall. Now to just tell this part because I think I skipped it. They both were spinning by each other. They seem to be a nice, attractive couple together.
Oh, they do.
I think she, because it's what I said. She was 6 feet.
Yeah, she's 6 feet.
So she was saying you 6'7" and stuff like that or whatever. So I guess she definitely wanted a man that was 6 feet and over because
she needed a man 6'5" and over because if she's 6 feet without heels and he's 6'1" without and she puts some heels on, she gonna still be taller than that guy. So she needs somebody 6'5" and up.
Why are you banking for that when I used to say I wanted somebody that was 6 feet and over so that when I put on
you're not 6 feet like she is. She's 6 foot
how
tall.
did she get grace because
she's
she's
6 foot. You're not. You 5'9". It's the difference.
That don't make no sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Sitting up here rocking for somebody that's 6 feet.
So
yeah, she needs somebody that's 6'5". Well, that's what I was saying. I needed somebody that was over 6 feet. So when I put on a pair of heels, but that's okay. I've thrown my heels and little boy.
I promise you, I'm gonna get that surgery when they cut your legs off and they put like some metal plates in your leg and make you 6'5". I guess you gain like 4 or 5 inches. I'm gonna do that.
And when I put my heels on, I said, "All right, baby, I'm gone." I had to bend down to kiss him. Yep. Yeah. All right. So anyway,
hey, you gotta come back for that. So I will let it ride.
So she said that the way that the girls' rooms are set up, they all sleeping out, which I ain't never like they sleeping around.
Man, it seems like they in the military.
Yeah, I ain't never like that. But she said she gonna sleep with her man because
she came in late and they gave her a room by herself, and the bed was basically too small for her.
oh, she said that. I thought
Mm.
she said she wanted to sleep on there with the other girl.
No, I think she had her own bed and it was like small, and she said she'd rather sleep with the guy. Well, man.
She said with her man, but the man is sleeping with the guy. Like they sleeping in an open space with the guys, which is man,
It was
just
like
weird.
a military, man. Cause when I was stationed at Fort Bragg, that's what we in the barracks. That's what we did. We had like 4 bunk beds, man, and we had to sleep in the room with 3 other guys. And if a guy had a female up in there, we had to put like a something on the door to let them know they got company. And we always had something on the door called, man, they used to call our room the player, baby. Player room.
Got you, child. Let's wrap this video up.
They go say, dang, every time I see y'all got somebody up in there. Hey, man, that's what happened, man. To get in this room, to hang with us, and be in our circle, you gotta be a player. You gotta run them in and run them out.
You know, have you ever been around somebody that, you know, they always talk about, you know, hanging around older people, they give you wisdom and nuggets and stuff like that. But they also talk about their past. When it was, when I was young and growing up.
You try to say I'm old.
I had to walk 5 miles to get. That's him. That is him. You just, congratulations, you just crossed over to them old men at the restaurant or on the front porch or sit somewhere in the park and like, yeah. That's you.
Oh man,
there you go.
I remember
that hurt. It's the truth. That you hurt. Always give us your old stories. You know, tell your old war stories.
All I got. That's all I got to hang on to.
That's all right. That's all right. Memories. We all
hey man, them. But like I always say this, and I'm being honest when I say this, and this before I met you. If I was to put my life in a book, that book would sell 1 million copies.
Speaking of book, don't forget to put
I'm just saying
it would. Write a book.
I was just saying I had action, drama, suspense, all back in the day.
I'm quite sure that when y'all buy his book.
Yeah, I know that would. I know
you. Don't tell me you're gonna buy his and not buy mine.
Yeah, I'm talking about if I man, the stuff I've been through, the stuff I seen, and this drama I had to go through from military on up to school, man, from the club scene, getting dudes want to beat me up and unalive me for what reasons I don't know. Man, I had stories. You hear me? I actually have a book called The Stories of E-Dub. All right, go ahead, baby. They make a movie.
You threw Pop.
And I'm saying, who played me in the movie?
You threw Pop.
I think they get Denzel's son play me in the movie.
Pop.
So get mad because your life wasn't as exciting as mine.
I ain't mad. So anyway, Cinco and Jay.
So they
talking about the sleeping arrangement, but Cinco
they sleeping all right.
Jay was like, which one? Who? Which one is she? Jay? Because I get them confused.
Yeah,
honey.
She's Jay. He's Cinco.
Yeah. So so she was just like, I want to go and get this out the way, honey. Let's go and have sex, honey.
Why she said it like that? Something like she make it sound so trivial. You know what I'm saying? And we go ahead and get on out the way. I said, dang, you give up that easy? Let the dude earn it, man. Let him fight for it, He
won the game, so I guess he win the prize.
That's so easy, man. See, if I was younger and single now, man, I would rule the world. You hear me?
Oh, Pop.
Yeah, I'm serious. I would rule the world, man. Somebody said in the one
comment, Pop, stop, Pop. Just stop. Enough is enough.
I just want to make this point right here. Somebody said, if I came to Chicago would eat me alive. That is bull crap. You know how many times I've been around the world and around the country? I've been around this whole globe. Well, most of it. And yes, I ruled it all. I'm trying
to make it to the end of this recap. I'm trying to make it to the end.
All right, I just want to put that out there.
What you put out there. So anyway, so yeah, but I think if her word would have been like, hey, we got a lot of chemistry together, you know what I'm saying? So we just decided to, make it happen.
Well,
But the way she put it, like she was acting like a dude, like seriously.
well,
I'm just finna go on, get it out the way, bam, boom.
Can't get mad at her, So like women said, we want things too, We have needs too. So yeah, I don't like the way she put it, but hey, if that's what she want, hey, that's what she wants.
So all the couples are back in the house, and so they all meeting and greeting and drinking and eating and all the things. So Charlie is in the bedroom pumping that breast milk.
I always say pump. What's she pumping?
Pump it.
Can you feel it? Pump it. Can you? Man, that was just song that I was in Frankfurt, Germany. That song came out, man, and man, we used to be in the club. Pump it.
Pop, please.
Pop, I'm serious, man.
Pop, please.
And them clubs in Germany, they didn't close till like 6 in the morning, man. Pop it. Can you feel it?
Look at that chicken They gonna say, Papa, when that was, y'all had dancing club back there, Papa. Yeah, we keep on.
Hey, you talk. She put a video on TikTok, right, about the Gulf Fort. We went to Gulf Fort.
Dominant.
Yeah. I saw one comment. Yep, it's official. We owe. One dude said, "Yeah, auntie, we was at the girl. I said, auntie, dang."
She said it. She said, and that video done got over like probably about 250,000 views.
I know, auntie.
It don't bother me if people call me auntie.
I was just saying. I said,
yeah, she did.
I looked at the picture. I said, she don't look that old, and she calling you auntie.
She did. I said, okay. I said, all right, niece. It don't bother me though. It is what it is. Hey, I'd rather be called auntie than pop. Tell us some of your
Pop it.
Yeah.
Can you?
And then you go like, ooh, I gotta put some big J on this shoulder. We go to see the chiropractor every
Actually, I got an appointment this
Sunday.
Sunday.
We go every other weekend. When we be posting on Instagram, we was at the Cracker Barrel. Won't go there no more, honey, because food just bad. And that's because we just done left his chiropractor appointment. We have to take care of Pop. Pop have to go and get Pop.
And you want to go to Cracker Barrel? Let's go to Cracker Barrel. I said, yep, we go every Sunday morning. She want to go to Cracker Barrel.
It's okay.
And let's go on a little Sunday outing.
Because what? We got to take care of Pop. Pop got to go to the chiropractor. So what? We go to eat and go to breakfast afterwards. So anyway, back to this story. Please don't tell us. Let's get through this, child. You can talk to these people another time. So yeah, so she in there pumping, her breast milk and everything.
Pump it. They should have did that when she pumped her breast. Pump it.
And so Jared is taking a nap on the couch, honey.
That didn't make sense to me.
Why he was sleeping on the couch?
Yeah, why didn't he go to the bedroom? That's why I thought That's why I thought she already told him, and he was mad. He slept on the couch. That's why I asked that.
He was taking a nap, okay. So I don't know if their bedroom wasn't ready or somebody was in there. I don't know, but yeah,
jet lag.
He did that, child. Like he was at the house for real. He was like, "Y'all do what y'all do. I'm finna take a nap." So she walks up to him because production was telling like you hadn't told him, and so she was like, "No, I had." I mean, if you sit there, gotta pump your breast, full of milk.
What the baby at?
At the house. Or wherever, somebody watching it.
Why is she pumping breast milk?
Yeah, you it'll get too full. You have to.
Oh.
If you breastfeed, you got to get that milk out regardless of
so
the
you got to
around.
Pump. Okay, you still got to pump it.
Mm-hmm. Pump it. So that's what she was doing and stuff. So she said that she wanted to sit down and talk to him. He woke him up, huh? He like,
and he was sleep too. Cause his eyes all wide open and red. I said, yeah, that brother was sleep.
So she done woke him out of his sleep and talked to him outside. And so she said, I know you know that I got a 12-year-old daughter.
He said, yeah, I know you got a 12-year-old daughter.
So she was saying, it's something I want to tell you. I'm not sure what it's going to do to, I guess, the dynamic of their relationship. But she said, I got a 1 month old.
Said what now?
And hold up, there's more, honey. Like they be doing on them infomercial. She said, I also have 2 more other kids.
Oh,
7 and 5.
man, if I was him, looked at productions, man, give me my plane ticket so I get the heck out of here, man. Ain't no way you gonna tell me you got 1 child for 4 years, then turn around now I see you face to face, you gonna tell me you got 4, not just 4 kids, you just had a baby last month. And we sort of been talking.
She said during that time, she told him she was having what?
Hernia
surgery. So that's why.
That's a lie right there.
Yeah, because he noticed that the phone calls were getting less and less, and that's the fact that you lie. Not just that, like you denounce your children. You know what I'm saying? Like for a man. Oh, girl, we know what kind of ratchetness you is. Honey. We know what kind of ratchet you is. Because
you know what?
Way I would tell a man, I got these amount of children. Like it, don't like it, but this what it is. And I ain't finna put my children and say I got 1 just to get a man.
Man, I said,
for 4 years.
I saw her body. I said, man, she got some wide hips for 1 child. And I know women can have wide hips, but something just felt kind of off to me. Then afterward, maybe she still got that baby weight from that baby she just had a month ago. Sure. Then I turn around, she got 2 more kids. 2 more?
2 more.
Dang. Now, like I said, I don't know what old boy got to tell her, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what he can say that can top that. Unless he say, I'm married and I snuck off at my wife think I'm at the store right now. But, you know, but I don't know what he got to say.
Unless he say he gay, that'll be something. Unless he say he married and got a whole bunch of children himself. But I'm just trying to figure, unless he say he got some kind of disease, honey, that's deadly. I don't know. But
ain't nothing going to be able to. Those are the only things that can top that, you know. If you say he's married and I just told my wife, yeah, you know, I gotta work tonight, but you know, and I snuck off to come on this show, or you know, like you said, some kind of deadly disease that he's not gonna be able to live for like another year or so.
But the thing is, I would have said, whatever I had to say, you just trumped that. So let me just keep mine to myself, and this is over. I don't even see how they can. This is something that she should have told him.
Nah, you know, production's pretty good at this now, but like when they show previews of next week, I didn't see them in the previews. So maybe he decided, you know what, I'm out.
I didn't even see the previews. What was I doing?
You know, they were doing the exercise and Grandma was touching Chris down there. Yeah. I ain't give you permission down there, Grandma. I'm going to do it anyway, Sonny. Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna give her all the smoke because what she said about older guys.
Yep, and then what he said about older people on the Married at First Sight, the couples that's for next season. So somebody, the folks are mad. Don't be talking about old people need love too.
I'm just saying, so man.
Now he got a taste of it. He didn't like it. He didn't like it at all. So yes, pop. All right, you guys. On that note,
Auntie. Yeah, Auntie, I was at the concert too.
Hey, Auntie is better than grandmama. Auntie is better than mama. You know how young aunties be? All right. I rest my case.
They call people like Anita Baker Auntie. They call people like Patti LaBelle Auntie.
They call Oprah and Gail Auntie.
Right. They older women.
They're older, but doesn't necessarily mean that they older.
They in their 50s, okay?
Don't necessarily mean aunties in
Pop is not old either.
How many aunties is in their 30s?
No,
I was an auntie and I was in my 20s. What are you talking about?
You know the street slang for aunties is not for people in their 30s. You know that. Stop the cap. Yeah, I know. I didn't think I knew that word cap. Huh?
Yeah, he stole it from the young folks. Pop. On that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget that I do have a book. It is about dating online after 40. So you can purchase it at swiperighafter40.com and get yours today. So yeah, it's a good read, baby.
It's a good read. Yeah, it's a good read.
And he's not just saying that because he is married to me. Yeah. All right. We will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was put God first.
Deuces.
Hey!